Hi, my name is Iris. I hope that you're doing very well. If you are new here, welcome. This channel is all about faith based content. So, today I'm actually going to be talking to you about my experience with YouTube. Um, so, I started this channel in 2021 um, when, I felt the Lord tell me, like, hey, you know what? Like, you gotta record videos and start posting them on YouTube. And in the beginning, I would fight with him because I would be like, no, like, um I didn't see myself, being able to record or being able to edit videos or upload anything like at all. But I started with one video um that you know that he put on my heart to share, right? And the thing is that it felt a little bit awkward, it felt a little bit weird. I didn't know in what I was doing, but I decided to do it, to be obedient. And honestly, like, I've actually enjoyed it. I've actually enjoyed making videos, creating content for YouTube. It was in a way of like also learning something new. And now, before I didn't know that you could on your phone, um, the moment that you or your iPad, the moment that you already have your video, you can in that same area, you could just edit from the beginning and to the end. You can edit those two parts, which I didn't know. I learned through you know looking things on YouTube. And also I was also taking this class, or part of this group in my church called the Creative Team. And there I also learned how to how to edit videos. I also learned how to do thumbnails, which is the thumbnails are very important because that's the first thing that catches your viewers' attention, right? So the thumbnail is basically like the picture um, that everybody sees before they click on your video. So it's the image, and then on top of that, the words that that you have on there. So I learned that people will be more attracted to your videos, and they would want to watch your videos more if you had like a really good thumbnail. So if you could like if you were to look at my previous videos, a lot of them don't have thumbnails because I didn't know how to make one. I didn't know that we could do something like that, or that I could do something like that. um but like as the years have gone by, like I'm like, okay, little by little I started to to upload certain content, right? And the other thing is that you have to know who is your audience. Who are you trying to you know who are you trying to reach? I know for sure for me it's women, and it's also believers, people that are Christian, and also it could be people that have no relationship with God, right? And through this channel, maybe they might be interested in knowing who God is, right? So it's very important that you know who your viewers are, and who you're trying to reach, because then you're gonna get an idea of like what type of videos to make, right? And the other thing is that this is all focused on God. He is the center of everything. Of this whole channel. So that's the other thing that you also have to figure out, like what is your YouTube channel about. Maybe you want to do a cooking channel. Maybe you want to do an arts and crafts channel. Okay, now then you have to start looking into things like that, right? Um, so you have to focus on what exactly is your channel about, and then start also looking at other YouTube videos that are related to whatever it is that you're um, trying to do, or upload. And that's exactly what I did. I know this YouTuber. Her name is Morgan Tracy J. I love Morgan. And she also has this course. It's called YouTube University. So I bought the course, I think it was last year, and it was a huge help, like a huge help. So if you're interested, go and go and buy the course. Sometimes you're going to have to invest in certain things in order for you to, for in order for you to be able to learn more things, or in order for you to grow, and it's not just in this, in this area with YouTube, but in different areas as well. Like, you have to take classes, right? In order to get a better job or something like that, you're gonna have to invest, whether it be money, whether it be time. But the Lord will also provide. He's gonna help you along the way to whatever it is that He's calling you to do. He's not gonna leave you alone for you to do everything by yourself. But He does expect us to put in the work. Okay, that's for sure. So put in the work by doing research, and also, like, maybe talk to somebody who already has a YouTube channel, or that you're trying to start something or do something, and somebody that is already doing it. Go and reach out to that person, take them out to eat, ask them questions. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. So um I started with 0 subscribers, um and I think in the beginning the only person that would watch my videos would be my mom. But then little by little, now I have 9 subscribers. um and I have other people watching, my videos. But one of the main things that I want to do, or I want to focus on, is like, yeah, I want my YouTube channel to grow. Yeah, I want to reach many people, for Christ. But I think the main thing would be like that I want to make an impact, in people's lives with this channel, with what I'm doing. It's not just about, the views, and it's just not just about, uploading content. Like, no, like, this all has to have um purpose behind it. Every video, okay, every video, at least somebody's gonna know, whoever's watching, um maybe they can relate to me in some way, in whatever God has done in my life, or whatever God is doing in my life. So you see, it goes back to the main thing is for this channel is for people to know Christ. um and for me to also be like very personal and very open about my life. And um and that's something that you're gonna have to try to figure out. And the other thing is that you're gonna have to sit down and come up with, like, some ideas, right, of what you're trying to do, or what you're trying to upload for YouTube. You can't just be there, like, sitting down, like, okay, I'm gonna wait and see, like, what type of video I can do this week. Like, no, if you already have, like, titles and, like, ideas as to what you want to do, that is going to be very helpful. So then you can already get to work, and doing your research and Googling and writing whatever it is that you got to write, like, on a personal level, right? Or whatever you want to share. And also in, praying and asking God, okay, God, what do you want me to share, or the Bible verses, like, you have to put in the work. And it'd be a lot easier if you already had, like, a set schedule or a set plan. And I think that's what I'm going to be working on next, because a couple years ago, I would be just, like, sitting down and just waiting for an idea to just, pop up. Um, which isn't okay, because you have to have time to, to do your research. You have to have time um, for you to, look at your schedule and say, okay, these are the days that I'm going to be able to record it. These are the days that I'm going to be able to have more time. And that's the other thing that you need to focus on. Like, what day are you free? What are the days that are going to be your recording days? And then what are the days that you're going to be uploading? And I would recommend that you just choose one day a week. Start with one day a week. That's it. Don't try to upload every single day, because then you're going to be getting discouraged. Just be consistent with just uploading one video every single week. That's it. And give it your best. Give it your all, and whatever it is that you're going to be uploading for that week. But don't focus on perfection. and it has to look this way, I have to sound this way. That's what I would focus on too, you know, and then it would take me forever. Because I would be like, it doesn't look perfect. Um, the video could have been better if I would have added this, if I would have taken this out. And you're not going to get nowhere if you're just set on perfection, you know, and that's something that I struggle with. So, um, so I hope that those tips have helped you. And there's some things that I'm also trying to implement, and add into my schedule, into my calendar as well, that, you know, that I'm hoping will grow my YouTube channel, you know? And don't forget that whatever you upload, you're going to be able to impact people's lives, you know? So be very intentional about what you upload. Be very intentional about what you share, you know? So because people are going to be, they're going to be looking into that, you know? They're going to be feeding off of that, you know? Whether it be like, okay, are you really encouraging people? Are you really uplifting people, you know? Or are you doing the opposite, you know? So, you know, you got to make sure that you're kind. You're very kind, you know, that you are very intentional about the type of message that you're trying to spread, or get across to other people, even if it's on YouTube, because it really has a huge impact. Even if it's one person that's watching, you know, it's happened with me before, you know, where I've watched like a YouTube video or somebody's video, and I'm like, whoa, like you don't know how much I needed to hear that, you know, and it uplifted me, you know, it encouraged me. So yeah, be very intentional about the message that you're trying to get across to people, and just start. That's it. Push yourself to start, even though you might feel uncomfortable, even though you might feel like, man, like, what if this doesn't get anywhere? Like, I'm not where I want to be yet. Sometimes I only have like a couple of views in my YouTube channel, but I'm not gonna give up, you know. Like, just continue um, being consistent. Just continue being consistent every single week, you know. Don't give up, even though your dream hasn't come to pass yet. Like, I was watching this YouTuber, and what he focuses on is like more like comedy. He's really funny, and he started when YouTube in the beginning, you know, started off, and he was saying that it took him 17 years for him to finally get people to watch his videos, for him to get like popular. So don't give up, you know. Just continue. Just take it day by day and step by step. You know, week by week. Just don't give up. You know, whatever your dream is, even if it's not YouTube. Um, it could be anything else. Maybe you're called to pray. Maybe you're called, you know, you need to be calling up people every single Monday, every single Tuesday, and, you know, getting them together and gathering people, you know, either in person, or maybe you have to call people up, you know, like, hey, you know what? I'm starting this prayer call, and it's going to be every single Monday. If you want to, you know, join, come and join. Like, maybe it's like that you're starting what is that thing called? Like when you get together and you start like reading a book, a book club. Oh my gosh, a book club. Like, there you go. Like, just do it. Just start. It doesn't have to be perfect. And if you're waiting for it perfect, then you're gonna be waiting the rest of your life. All you gotta do is try. And it might look funny, it might look weird, you might feel uncomfortable in the beginning, because I know that I have. But just do it, you know? You're gonna grow as a person, and you're just gonna continue to just learn, you know, as the time goes by. And just do your research. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, especially YouTube, like, look at other YouTubers. What did they do? What type of equipment are they using? You know, I just use my iPad. I used to use my phone, which is right here, but it doesn't have enough storage because I take like a lot of pictures and I have a lot of videos. So I was like, okay, this isn't working. So what else can I use so that I can at least be consistent every week, you know? And I found my iPad. So So just work with what you got. You know, I honestly wish that I had like an office or like my own area where I can just record videos and stuff like that, but I don't. But I gotta be grateful because I have my room, you know, with my flowery curtains and stuff like that. And today was the day that I rearranged my room and I cleaned it, and I'm like, I'm so grateful, you know, because now I got a lot of space. So my bed used to be back there, and now it's over here. You see it? It's right there. And I'm like, okay, this is something that works for me, you know? And I remember I went to this person's house, and I was like, and I entered their room, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, you have a perfect area, more than one area, to be able to record your videos, you know? Like, this side is beautiful, this side is beautiful, that side is beautiful. I was like, and this person had a lot of lighting, you know? Natural lighting, you know? So I was like, I don't know what you're waiting for. Like, you already have the whole set. Like, all you gotta do is record, you know? And so just try to make it fun. Try to make it work for you, you know? I actually like this setting, like how everything is, you know, everything is put up and stuff like that. There's some things that I want to change, but I love it. I really like this area, you know? So if you're gonna change your room around, your kitchen around, things around, do it, you know? Like, do whatever works best for you. And failing and trying new things is part of life, you know? So just continue being you and just try. Throw perfection out the window, okay? So that's it for today's video. I thank you so much for watching, and I'm encouraging you, okay? Every single week I'm gonna encourage you, and I'm hoping that that you really take action, you know? Just take action. I'm rooting for you. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.